We started off with Zach Greinke at number 10. Noah Syndergaard made his debut at number 9. Johnny Cueto coming in 8th. Chris Sale dropping 2 spots from last year. He's at number 7. And Corey Kluber coming in at number 6. And from the World Series champs, it's Jon Lester at number 5. Coming in at number 4, Jake Arrieta of the Chicago Cubs. Arrieta was unable to maintain the incredible performance of 2015, but he still turned in a solid season once you add it all up. Arrieta threw just under 200 innings, had a 3.10 ERA, was still second in the majors in opponents' OPS, second only to his teammate, Kyle Hendricks. Zach Greinke was at number 3 last year. We know he dropped to number 10. Who's in here now? Well, Madison Bumgarner of the San Francisco Giants. Bumgarner has long been regarded as one of the top pitchers in the game, but this ranking is by far the highest he has ever made it, according to the Shredder. Bumgarner had one of his best years, throwing 226 innings with the best park-adjusted ERA by far of his career. Time now for number 2. According to the Shredder, this pitcher jumps up 4 spots from the list last season. The reigning National League Cy Young Award winner, Max Scherzer of the Washington Nationals. Scherzer, like Jon Lester, has been a free agent bonanza the last 2 years. Last season for the Nationals, he led the majors in strikeouts with 284, throwing 228 innings. In fact, over the last 4 years, he leads all of baseball in innings pitched. He's made at least 30 starts for 8 straight years. So here is Scherzer with his standing in the bigs over the last 4 seasons. Most innings, and number 2 behind Clayton Kershaw in everything else. FIP, strikeout percentage, and RA9 WAR. Who is number 1 in all of the land, according to the Shredder? All that talent out there, but you know who it is. And still the heavyweight champion, Clayton Kershaw of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kershaw did have to deal with a herniated disc in his back this past season. He was limited to just 149 innings. But when he did pitch, he was better than ever. A 1.69 ERA and a whip, walks, hits for innings pitched, of .72, the lowest in the modern era. He came back to help the Dodgers get to the National League Championship Series, famously coming out of the pen on 1 day's rest to finish off the Nationals in the decisive Game 5 of that division series. So this is what a Hall of Fame career looks like over the last 6 years. 6 years, John. His ERA is 2.06. 6 years. He is easily number 1 there. Park-adjusted ERA, strikeout rate, also number 1 in FIP, opponent's OPS, and even with some injuries, number 1 in RA9 WAR. And again, that includes the workload of a pitcher. It's a sweep, and this guy's on top. Even 149 innings, I think he's got to be number 1.
Yeah, that's the exception I made. I mean, what he did coming back from injury is incredible. No one who has ever tried to do that has been as successful as he has. Look, this guy mechanically is one of these freaks, man. When you think about his frame and you think about what he does, he has 2 different deliveries. He can definitely pitch below that line. His slider has gone to another level. He can mix in some change of speeds with a curveball, but that's the pitch that's devastating to a right-handed hitter. There's nothing they can do with it. But then, oh, here comes Uncle Charlie that we're going to see where it just absolutely drops off the table, and this is what's taken him to another level as well. He's working on a changeup, BK. That's going to give him a 4th pitch. His fastball command is fantastic, but you're seeing every one of these pitches below the line. When I look at Clayton Kershaw, it's a work in progress. This is a guy who takes his body seriously. Watch this. He's got 2 different. At this point, the knees should go down, the hands should go down. It's a string from the elbows, but it pauses. He's got 2 different points in his delivery where he creates that incredible lower half strength. Those legs have to work. And why he had a bad back, that coming back and doing what he did, because you see how much he's had to use that core to be able to do what he does. He has mastered his mechanics, unconventional. He has mastered his pitches. He's the best.
He's the best. Right, we'll see now. If next year he comes in with another 140, 150 innings, we might have to make a call. Right? But right now, I think we're good. So far superior out there. Clayton Kershaw is still number 1.